Date is the 17th of May 2020. During lockdown I'm gonna try to make myself a chocolate cake, or actually this is gonna be a mokkapalat or mokkarutor in Swedish, because it has a little bit of coffee in it. These are the ingredients I bought. They're the cheapest possible ones, mostly by Pirkka in Finland. But still something, and enough milk. There's that, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use this for storing these ones. This is the one I'll use for putting it in the oven. And first time I'm gonna use my mixer. I haven't used this hand mixer yet. So well, I hope that I've got everything that I can start. And one problem with the coffee is that I don't have a coffee maker, so I only have this kettle, not a kettle, I mean, what is it called? Anyway, this one for just warming up the water and then using this for making some quick coffee. Because I don't drink coffee, unfortunately. In case that hurts anyone, I'm sorry for that. But we'll see what we'll make out of this. Try to film the whole process of this. So first we need to try to open this butter, melt it in the microwave oven. It's about 150 grams of it. 3 egg that we are gonna mix together first. Let's see where we have a knife. So we can use evenly 150 grams of it. It's about this much. I'll need to use my right hand. To mix egg and sugar. Just one moment. I need to do it with my right hand. I actually need both hands right now. So because I'm trying to film this all by myself, it's not that easy, because I only have 2 hands. So 3 eggs and 3 deciliters of sugar. I know I'm using I should be using a jar for this, but I only have 1 jar. For the other jar I will take the dry ingredients, like the flour and the cacao powder and everything else. This really have to be creative, like cooking up just some quick coffee from the kettle, not with the kettle I mean, but just hot water, not even a coffee maker, because I simply don't drink coffee. So 3 deciliters I cannot even measure it, so I'll need to improvise about how much 1 deciliter should be. It should be about 1 cup of it. Or 1 deciliter is about 88 grams. I should have this kind of measure unit. I don't know if it actually works, but let's see actually. It might work. Where do we have some kind of... I'll bring it up, I'll bring one up here. It's still, yes, it's clean. the sink. Okay, let's stir this and check how much 88 grams should be. I'm trying to tear. Please tear. Come on. Now it's 0 grams. So 3 deciliters, 88 grams is 1 deciliter. Yes. Now there's 60, 70, 76. A little bit more. So 3 of these. 3 of these. Come on. 87, 89. Well, it's almost the same. So 3 of these, and then we'll mix them together. This one for the coffee. So I'll put some coffee, because I'll need the coffee both for the base of this cake and also the top of it. Here's some water. It should not be cooking, but I had already put it on cooking, but it has to, so it has to cool down a little bit. One package like this of Pirkka, the cheapest possible coffee, is enough for 60 cups of it, but I don't know how much 1 cup of it is. Let's see. It's about 1 teaspoon of coffee for 1 cup. I don't know how many cups we need, but I'll make 3 just in case. First time I'm gonna use my mixer, and I think I'll just move this over here a little so that it's easier to use it. There are 2 types of mixers on this type and then this. This is more like for baking actually, but we'll use the normal ones. You can push eject and boost, and from 0 to 6. Try see what happens if I put 1. I'll need 2 hands. So I'll put my camera over here. Mixed these ingredients. I'm going to mix the dry ingredients, which is flour and the baking powder, as well as the vanillin sugar, and the cacao powder is over here, and then we also got coffee over here, which has already cooled down a little bit, but still hot, but we will use it, and milk. So we'll try to mix them, but not mix them too much, just that they are evenly put on this plate. So and this is here's flour, sugar, or this sort of that is used for the top of a cake. So we'll use it later. All these ingredients, so that I can put them into this one and then put it in the oven. Trying to mix them up. I've already added milk and coffee into the dry ingredients, but I still got the egg and the sugar and the butter in here, and there's still little space, so I don't know how it will work, but let's see if we can be able to mix this together without spoiling it too much. This cake looks like this. It's almost even. It looks nice and even and light brown as it should be, with cocoa powder and coffee powder in it. Or coffee and cocoa. We can start putting it into the oven form that we have here. See how it will look like. I'm using some oven paper. Or it's also possible to what is it called, to use some butter to make it slippery. But now we'll put the substance into the form. Coffee, then cocoa powder and this sugar for the decoration or the top of the cake. I hope this looks okay. It looks better, it's thicker because it's not that easy. Sometimes you get a too thin one, sometimes it's thicker, but I think this time maybe it is quite alright if we can use it. And then it has of course to cool down. I'll take out the cake from the oven and see how it looks like. Took out the cake and here's the glaze for it that I have mixed up. I had to use more of this powder sugar and some more cocoa, but I hope it will be fine. I just tried this and stick some hole in it. It seemed to be soft enough and not too loose, I mean not too watery. So hopefully it's good enough. I only had it there for like 15 or 20 minutes. Although normally it can be inside the oven longer, but this recipe says it's only like 10 to 15 minutes, but I've had it for 20 minutes inside. Let's see when this cake cools down and I can put the glaze on top of it evenly. The cake from the oven and I put the glaze on top of it, but it was running out of it, so well, this is how I had to do. I had to cut it in two halves because I don't have a big dish for it, so I've only got these two ones. I have never used these before. One is here from Karin Gottberg from Siuntio Sjundeå. The other one is an Ittala, which is very popular. So I've got two different ones. Now this is the first time I'm using them. So that was the result of my cake. I hope it's as delicious as it looks like, although this part is better than this. I had to cut this in several parts.